Hey Virgo, what's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what's going on in your professional life, career, job, business. It is a general reading, may or may not resonate. For a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnemo@gmail.com. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed anytime. Okay, this could be your energy or someone in your environment or directly or indirectly related to your career or finance. Okay, let's see, Virgo. All right. So let's see the most important message that Virgo needs to know when it comes to their career from the 15th to the 31st of July. All right. Virgo, the most important advice out here when it comes to your career or your job or your business from the 15th to the 31st of July is to walk away from a situation that does not make you happy. This is a lot about you trying to act like everything's okay, or you trying to be in a situation, trying to avoid the obvious. The obvious out here is that whatever situation you are in right now, it's not making you happy, no matter what the job, business, career is. Okay. So it's telling you your biggest advice is to move towards family, to move towards your happily ever after, or to move towards at least a situation that gives you that 150% emotional contentment or that satisfaction, which I feel you're not getting in the now. Yeah. Either you have another opportunity, okay, that's coming towards you, a small opportunity, or then it's telling you to communicate. Either there is an opportunity coming towards you, which may seem to be very, very small, but you have to learn more about it. For the others of you, it's asking you to learn more about a situation, have a common sense approach, and uh, move to another situation, which may come off as a very small offer, or you may just kind of feel like, or you may be procrastinating. There could be very much an opportunity in your background which you're procrastinating, which you're doing today, tomorrow you're not. So you're slacking. You're not putting in your 150% into that opportunity. And the universe is saying that's the exact opportunity that you need to move towards. That's the kind of opportunity that you need to move towards. Okay. Because that opportunity is going to give you that utmost fulfillment, almost to a point where you not only will be able to take care of your needs, wants, and desires financially, but also be able to completely take care of your family. Okay. Like it's a very abundant opportunity. So it's going to be a good learning experience also, and it's going to be something which is going to be very stable, very grounded. In the current situation, I see a lot of you trying to walk away or trying to run from a situation that needs your attention desperately. What you're doing is you're running from a situation, you're being very sneaky, very deceptive, or just keeping very low, staying very low profile about a situation that needs your attention right now. I feel there's a lot of fear out here. For whatever you are in Virgo, there's a lot of fear around that situation, or you just feel restricted and bonded. See, I feel you need to weigh your pros and cons. But what you're doing is, one is you're weighing your pros and cons. You weigh your pros and cons, you know which one's better, which one's bad, and you make a decision and move forward and start to build on it. The other one is where you're constantly weighing your pros and cons and you're just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You're constantly juggling, okay, but not doing anything about it. So what you do is eventually you stick to your comfort zone. So right now it's almost like you're trying to sneak, you're trying to be a little selfish and self-centered and trying to take shortcuts. I feel there is a very strong sense of taking shortcuts to making money in your life, whereas that's the situation that you need to walk away from, but because that situation is going to keep you happy sometimes, and sometimes it's going to make you very, very sad, and it's going to be like, like the graph is very, very high and low, very high and low. It's not going balanced. Everyone has ups and downs in their career, but this is like sometimes it's going to throw you up in the air and you're going to be like the king of the world, and sometimes it's going to get you down to the ground. Okay. So I feel you are prioritizing, but what you're prioritizing is shortcuts. That's what you're doing. On your mind, is, I feel that deep down, You are making your happiness a priority, but whatever you're making yourself a priority, I feel that some of you may have it on your mind to birth something new, to create something new. There is definitely something that you want to move towards. There is something out here that you want to start, create, okay? You want to nurture. There's a very beautiful idea on your mind, but I feel you're keeping that idea to yourself. So it's almost like this, Virgo, where you have a good idea in your mind, something big. Okay, you're thinking of something big, but I don't see us taking action yet. Why? Because there is a lot of fear of the unknown. There is a lack of clarity out here. A lot of you are not trusting your intuition, and you're literally trusting your illusion. And your illusion is telling you, don't trust it. Don't trust this opportunity. It's not going to be good. You're going to fail. It's not going to work out. So these illusions are almost your subconscious fears, which you are using indirectly as a form of protection or as a form of not wanting to do something. Yeah, but you have an idea on your mind for sure. See, you need to take impulsive action forward, but that's something that you're not doing. Whatever you have in mind, you need to power through it. You need to be like, I'm doing this, I'm going for this, I don't want to wait for anyone. But again, because of your fears, you feel scared, you feel worried, and you feel the need to hold back. So there is no real fears out here. The fears are more subconscious. The threat is subconscious. There's no external threat. If you want to pursue something else, you can. But the threat that you feel is more subconscious fear rather than the real fear in the real world. Now, in your heart space, I feel you have an idea out here. Uh, yes, you are ready with an idea. Like I said, that's what's on your mind. You are ready with an idea, but I see you as being 150%. I don't see you as 100%, 150% ready to pursue it. I don't see you as wanting to jump in with both legs. It's like, okay, I'm going to go for this. No, it's there on your mind, but you may have tried this in the past. Whatever idea you have in mind, either you've tried it in the past and it didn't work out, so your disappointments are coming up to your conscious again and again. You keep rethinking about the past disappointments, or then there has overall been disappointments in your career, okay, in the last few weeks or last few months, and now you're very hesitant and very very scared to try anything new. Okay, so I see you as knowing what you want but not actively pursuing it yet. You still want to keep doing what you're doing. There we go again. There's your fears again. Your constant fears are holding you back, and I'm telling you, you need to trust your intuition. You're not trusting your intuition, you're trusting your illusion. And your illusions and your fears that are being created in and around you are keeping you where you are. So I do think this is what's happening, for the next coming few days. Like, what if that happens? What if this happens? What if it backfires? What if the opposite person is not interested? What if they cheat me? Or what if I start something new and it backfires? And what if there's no one there to support me? It's all in your head. Now, in the past, I feel that there was some kind of good opportunity or some kind of good news. Others of you, I feel you did keep yourself open to new possibilities. Okay, you were open to new possibilities, like, oh, okay, that's my wish, I really really wish I can do that. Okay, I think that can be possible. So there was a lot of feelings, there was a lot of intentions, there was a lot of wishful thinking, daydreaming, fantasizing of something that you really really like. But I feel you chose to keep quiet about it, or you chose to be patient, be very very cool, calm, collected, and trying to stay low. It's like, okay, I like that, but let's just not think about it right now. Let's just keep it low. Let's just let things go with the flow right now. Okay. So it was a little bit of an avoidant energy. Let's avoid it for right now. So you daydreamed about an idea in the past, but you didn't really do anything to make it a reality. That's because there could have been confusion. Now, some of you could be holding on to a lot of unrealistic dreams, unrealistic fantasies, unrealistic expectations. Okay. But the truth out here was that you needed to have some kind of clear cut communication, either with the other party, or clear cut communication with your colleague, or clear cut communication with yourself. More than anyone in the world, I feel you needed clarity within yourself. Maybe your ideas were too unrealistic, or maybe whatever you're thinking of needed more logic into it, needed more facts around it, and you didn't have all the facts correct, or you had the facts and you thought something out here was just needed time. So I see a situation where everything was on a pause in the past. Right now, also, the universe is telling you you're still trying to run from the truth. You're still trying to dodge the bullet. You're still trying to not make that difficult call. Okay. It's not a bad decision. It's a difficult decision. Okay. The difficult decision is what? To start something from scratch, to start something new, which may take time to grow. It will grow, but it's going to take time. And your problem is like, do I really want to take a risk and wait for something, to come into fruition, etc. So clarity was needed in the past. A breakthrough was needed in the past. A logical perspective was needed in the past, which I think didn't happen. It's good to dream, but your dreams needed a little bit of toning, a little bit of shining, a little bit of sharpening the edges. Now, in the near future, I still see you very, very scared and holding on, but holding back. You still could be in a situation that you're not happy in, but I see you as holding back. You could be holding on to a lot of new thoughts, new ideas, and new ventures, but you're holding on to the situation only and only because of your financial security. You're thinking about your financial security. Now, a lot of you may feel that you are in control of the situation only because you're holding on to a situation, holding on to a job or a business or a career that may financially pay the bills, but deep down, it's not something that's satisfying you. I see you as kind of busy in trying to keep yourself busy in your day to day activities, not really putting in so much of self reflection, or not really using your wisdom, or not taking other people's advice, okay, on what to do next. I see you as very, very isolated. You're isolating yourself by choice. Very, very doubtful. That's a very negative energy where you're doubtful. You're doubtful, so you're holding back. You're holding back because you're doubtful. It's like one thing leads to another. So, whatever you're doubting, if you have doubts, look up online, speak to people, learn to communicate in different ways. Don't always jump to conclusions. Don't expect that whatever information you have is the full and final information and you don't need anything more. Open up. I feel your biggest fear out here is if you talk to people about it, the people are going to be like, yes, go for it. Okay. And once they tell you go for it, then you're going to have like this overload of information where, oh my God, everyone's telling me to go for it, but I am so scared. So you just want to keep yourself closed off to anything or any more information coming in. Okay. Because the information that comes in is probably going to be very, very positive, or whatever you find out online is going to be very positive. It's still all the answers are going to lead you to moving forward. Okay. Because you're still in a situation that does not require attention anymore. The chapter's over and done with. But like I said, you are either jumping to conclusions so fast or you're acting like I know everything and I know it all. I don't need more information because I know what I need to do about this. But that's not what the truth is, Virgo. There's a lot more information that is required from you, investigation required from you. There's a lot more. You're going to have to be curious. You're not even choosing to be curious. And like I said, you're not choosing to be curious because you're too scared about what you're going to find out. Okay. So that's what I have for you.